Women can do anything men can do, except math, chess, running, jumping, lifting stuff, fixing things, making money, hockey, surfing, driving, making decisions, being tall, taking out the garbage, tipping, fishing, being funny on purpose, reading a map, listening to good bands, writing, running the country, inventing anything important, or being fun to hang out with.
What's good, YouTube? I am back with another video. If you're new to the platform, I want to welcome you. Welcome to the tribe. At the end of this video, hope you're going to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I don't want to take much of your time. Let's keep it moving.
I walked away from a 12-year relationship with 2 kids. We had been together since I was 16 years old. You know, I had 2 children as a teenager. And I can honestly say that as young adults raising 2 children, we did pretty okay. But about 6 years into the relationship, I began to feel stuck. While he was sticking to and accomplishing all of the goals that he had set for himself, I was feeling like my life was just becoming like a revolving door of mother and wife duties. And then the goals that I had for myself would come last. I would come up with all these plans on how we could, you know, relocate to California as a family. And he would entertain it, but he never spoke life into it. And when it all hit the fan, I walked away from everything. And you know what was the hardest? The judgment and criticism that I received, especially from people I thought would be in my corner. After leaving that relationship, an overflow of blessings and opportunities started to come my way. It has been an extremely long journey of healing. I didn't know who I was outside of being a mom and a wife. I am that too, but I'm also more than just that. Now I am getting to know La Brittany.
So she left her relationship, her entire family with 2 kids, for pursuing her career. She thought being in a marriage, the waste of time, she's settling and making this man achieving his dream while she's just staying at home doing nothing, you know, and she believes she deserves more. Like, that man, I believe if you're doing good, it's for all of you. You part of his achievement. Your contribution is there. And this is why I advise for those married women, it's a good thing to not listen to their single friends. Do not listen. Those friends are always destroying families. They passing in poison because they cannot get no man. So they are telling these women who are in a good relationship, you are settling for less, you deserve more. Like, maybe it makes sense. So let's say maybe your man, at the time you're living, and then your man become, let's say, successful, super rich. Will you do the same? Or maybe will you just want to come back?
High school, you know, until like, 3 years worth of college, I was, I was swirling. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was definitely swirling. Okay. Now where I'm at in my season and through my own journey, I personally know that I do not want to date white men ever again. And I'm okay with that. And that's just me personally, right? I want a black man. There was a very unhealed part of me that had to really, really, reprogram my mind and understand myself in another depth. The connection I have with white men can never equal the connection that I have with black men, right? Like it just will never equal. I don't know, there's just something that's just always going to be divided. Something that I see a lot on social media, especially on this app, when it comes to black women speaking on their experience of dating white men and sharing their experience on this app, that they bash black men in the process. And this is even something that I used to do. And it cracks me up in a way because of the fact that I am one black woman who used to date white men. And sometimes when I see some of you black girls that come on this app and y'all are showing off your little white men, right? I can peep very much who's doing it out of a materialistic thing to just show off the fact that like, hey, I got chosen by a white man, I'm good over here, whatever the case may be, right? But you're actually not coming from a genuine place of love. Oop, I said it. I've been around so many black women that as soon as a white man gives her a compliment, oh my God, you would have thought the Nile River woke up. Like, it's insane. But as soon as a black man was to give her a compliment, it's thank you, with an attitude.
And this is why most of black men, they don't take serious these black women. Being man, her first race to date was black. She saw black men and shit, not her type. She wasn't happy around black men, and she started dating white men. So right there, things didn't work out. She wanna come back to black men, and all of a sudden she has a connection with the black man. Like, make it make sense. So when you have a failed relationship with Zaddy, now black men are good. Like, you can stay right there. Like, black men are not your cleanup men. You can stay right there.
Always rushing to blame the man in a woman's life whenever her life takes a downturn is one of the major ways I know you do not take personal responsibility in your own life. For example, whenever a celebrity woman gets pregnant at the height of her career, you guys will say that the man got her pregnant to sabotage her. Do these women not know that they are at the height of their career when they get pregnant? They are the ones ultimately doing the things in their career. So they should be the ones who look at the trajectory of their career, of their life, and make the decisions accordingly. These women are the ones who are supposed to be in charge of their careers. There should be no man who should come in and in a span of a year, their career, the trajectory of their life, and everything just takes a complete 360. Or is it 180? Personal responsibility. Why should somebody just be able to come in and bulldoze your whole life plan? Do y'all even have life plans? Do they have life plans and career plans before these men came in? Naomi Osaka and Hailey Bailey are the two major examples. Naomi Osaka is a tennis player. And I know you guys feel bad for her and you're saying, oh my God, Cordeaux came in, he sabotaged her at the height of her career. But here's the thing. She is a tennis player. Why did you let a rapper talk? He should have no say in what goes on with your career path and what goes on with your life. He is a rapper. You are the tennis player. You are doing all the things a tennis player should do. You are the one who is in charge of your career. I know personal responsibility can sometimes sound harsh, but it's freeing because it puts you in control. You have control over your life. You are the one who's in the driver's seat of your life. The way you guys frame it, the men put babies in you, you guys make it seem like it's men who determine the trajectory of your career to a certain extent. Not men patriarchy. The men in your personal lives are the one who have control over your career, and that should not be the case. A rapper should have not had the control over a tennis player's life. Even with Halle and DDG, you guys are saying he put a baby in her to sabotage her career. When you look at the text messages, she was okay with terminating the pregnancy when she thought it would manipulate him into being in a relationship. But she was not okay with terminating to further her career. Having the child in order to keep a relationship with DDG at the time was more important to her than terminating, maybe to keep her career and to keep the trajectory of certain things. And she made that choice. If you can look at those two women and it's strictly you just honing in on the men, no, y'all need to start looking at the women. Once you start looking at the women, you start looking at yourself, because then you can see the kind of decision making that you're making that will wind you up in similar positions, or even worse, because at least they got money. You're gonna be in similar positions with no money.
First of all, men, they're not surprised about that, because women, they're always blaming men for their failures. And it's for one thing, they don't like accountability, they hate it. And I never seen a man doing that, blaming women for his failure. No, I never seen that man. Like, if you saw, I just uploaded a video, that woman was blaming men for not having a degree. It's because of men. And she was saying men can literally ruin your life, for wanting you to give up all of what you are doing so you can just settle for them. And this is the common thing in the West. Those women, they are living their life for blaming men, for everything. You're not doing good, it's because of men. Like, make it make sense for real. Because you are free to do whatever you want to do. No one is holding you back. So why now blaming men for your choices? Huh? Because trust me, if a woman do not want to be pregnant, she will never do it, bro. She will never get that pregnancy at first place. So it means everything they are doing is intentional. She's pregnant because she wanted to, and there are almost more than 1,000 ways of avoiding that pregnancy. So for them saying that if a woman is at the top of her career, and all of a sudden this man make that woman pregnant so she can drop, like, man, it's confusing. Why are they hating men so much? I don't know. Maybe you do know. Let me know in the comments. And by the way, if you are new to the platform, I want to welcome you, and I'm glad you made this far. But don't forget to like the video. Let's engage in the comments so you can help me with the algorithm that can recommend this video to big audience out there. And also subscribe to the channel so we can smash 7,000 subscribers at the end of this month. That's our milestone for now. You want to get there so we can have a kickstart to push for more. Thank you again for watching, and see you on the next video.